Okay, let's dive right in. We often think success is just about hustle, right? Or making sure we have enough to pay the bills. But what if there's more to it? What if there are four kind of surprising resources you need every single day to really thrive? We're going to break them down. So, you've definitely heard the phrase daily bread, right? And immediately, your mind probably goes to food, rent, the essentials, the stuff that keeps you alive. But hold on a second. What if that's just scratching the surface? What if our real daily bread is what helps us not just survive, but actually thrive? And this is where things get really interesting. See, the idea is that daily bread isn't just one thing. It's actually a daily supply of four super powerful resources. Think of it like this. It's the high-octane fuel for your destiny. It's what you need to stop just getting by and start moving forward. So, let's get into it. All right, first up, the first resource, and this one's a little different. It's totally intangible. You can't hold it, you can't see it, but it's this incredibly powerful force that you can carry around with you. This is what's called divine presence. Okay, have you ever met someone who just has this aura about them? You can't put your finger on it, but you're just drawn to them. That's kind of what this is. It's described as this compelling force that literally attracts good things and good people to you. It's that invisible something that makes people want to help you, to open a door for you, and they often don't even know why they're doing it. It's like walking around in your own personal atmosphere of favor. So you're probably thinking, okay, great, how do I get that? Well, according to this framework, it boils down to two things. First is devotion, and we're talking about a wholehearted, all-in kind of commitment, no halfway. And second is obedience. Now, this isn't about being a robot. It's about acting with real intention, following what you know you're supposed to do, instead of just bouncing around reacting to whatever life throws at you. And this quote, this just nails it. You can copy a sermon, but you don't copy presence. Wow. Think about that. Anybody can repeat someone else's words or mimic their style, right? But you absolutely cannot fake this kind of presence. It has to be authentic. It's your unique spiritual signature, and there is just no way to duplicate it. Okay, so if presence is the atmosphere that follows you around, this next resource is the force you can actually use. This is what you tap into to make real, tangible changes in your life. Let's talk about the second resource, supernatural power. And let's be clear, we are not talking about being a CEO or having some fancy title. This is about raw force. It's the energy that breaks through those really, really stubborn obstacles. You know that one problem in your life that just will not budge? This power is described as the very thing that finally makes it move. It compels things to change. So where does this power come from? This is a really key distinction here. Prayer, of course, is seen as absolutely essential. But the real game changer, the authentic pathway to generating this kind of power, is prayer combined with fasting. It's not just about skipping a meal. It's about setting aside that dedicated time to focus and, according to this, generate some real spiritual muscle. All right, let's switch gears a bit. We've talked about the spiritual. Now let's move to the mental. The third resource is all about what's going on up here. And the core idea is so simple, but it's huge. Your destiny is literally dependent on what you know. This is all about your intellectual resources. So the thinking here is that life isn't just a bunch of random events. Nope. It actually operates on certain principles, or laws, you could say. And these laws govern everything: your money, your health, your relationships. The goal isn't just to be a passenger in your own life, it's to actually learn these rules of the game so you can start shaping your own destiny. And this isn't just about having a high IQ either. It's a really clear three-step process. First, you need knowledge. That's just gathering the facts, the raw data. But that's not enough. Next, you need understanding. That's where you connect the dots and go, aha, so that's how it works. And the final, most important step, wisdom. That's taking what you know and actually using it to get real-world results. Okay, we've made it to the fourth and final resource. And honestly, this one might be the biggest one of all, and it's so often overlooked. We're talking about people, human resources. Now, this is way deeper than just networking or collecting contacts on social media. This is about the strategic arrival of the right people, what this framework calls helpers. These are the folks who show up at exactly the right moment to open a door you couldn't open, give you an answer you were searching for, and basically just accelerate your entire journey. And man, this next quote, it just says it all. Everything is as hard as who is absent. Just let that sink in for a second. That problem that feels completely impossible to you, it might just be impossible because the person with the key isn't in the room yet. The struggle isn't the task itself, it's the absence of the right person. So there you have it: presence, power, intellect, and people. The four big ones. Let's tie this all together now, because it's not just a random list. It's a daily formula for true sufficiency. This is the real daily bread we were talking about at the beginning. And here it is, your cheat sheet. All four resources in one spot. This is your toolkit. You've got divine presence, unlocked by devotion and obedience. You have supernatural power, generated through prayer and fasting. Intellectual resources, built on knowledge, understanding, and then wisdom. And finally, human resources, which is all about attracting those divinely sent helpers. Each one is crucial, and each one has a key. So, as we wrap this up, I've got one last question. And this one isn't for me, it's for you. Look at these four: presence, power, intellect, and people. Be honest with yourself. Which one does your journey need the most right now? Where's the biggest gap? Because focusing in on that one thing, well, that could be the very key that unlocks everything else.